ApeBoy, like I said, I know him from the Mega Man 2 Game Boy tournament. He plays pretty high in that. I want to say maybe top 3 behind Indy and Elpis. So it's pretty neat information here, and interesting route diversion here. So originally, when this game came out, when people were routing this, they thought Tundra was a good way to go first, and it looks like Cab might not be on the Impact first route. I think he uses Impact second. So interesting to see Cab go in Tundra first. ApeBoy starting off in Impact. Of course, we want to go to Impact to get that pile drive weapon, or the Impact drill, whichever one you want to call it, to where you can just blow through some of these stages with it. It's kind of similar to what is the Crescent weapon from, I believe, 4, 5, 6, something like that, and to where it moves you forward and continues your movement. And of course, in a speed run, hey, let's go fast. Got to have the movement tool, right? So that's the movement weapon Mega Man gets in this game, is the pile drive, the pile driver. So yeah, definitely Impact, good starting stage. Tundra is pretty good too, though. I mean, he goes down pretty easily. About, I think, 4 powered up or fully charged power gear shots to do the trick. Cab stopping for a few bolts where you can spend in the store. This game does have a store, I believe. And interesting thing about the store, it's usually 100 volts per, say, E-tank or weapons tank, but on the weekends, you get a 20% discount, which is pretty crazy to me. But yeah, so it would be 80. But this isn't quite a weekend yet. Well, yeah, it is. It's Friday, so we'll see. We'll see if it's an 80 or 100. But yeah, as long as you know, both racers are racing without like adjusting system clocks and stuff like that, then it's a fair playing field. Oh, ApeBoy missing the cycle there to skip this little area here, using rush coil to skip across. He didn't get it that time, but that's all right. Meanwhile, Cab making it through Tundra. We'll see how he handles this section, if he's gonna wait. Oh, he just rush coils over. Interesting. Usually we see Impact there. Me personally, I'm pretty much a chicken, and I don't go for anything. I just wait for the wind to pick up. But hey, it is what it is. Cab making the jump, and he's gonna hit Tundra, man, a little bit before ApeBoy hits Impact. So let's see how this fight goes here. All right, looking pretty good. One more fully charged power gear shot, and that's gonna do it. Tundra goes down for Cab. Let's see how ApeBoy fares against Impact, man. All right, one more for him. Yeah, he gets the cycle skip as well. So no big boy Impact here. Oh, interesting. Interesting choice of buy here. To be honest, I'm not even sure what those things do. I don't use them, but awesome. Cab picked some stuff up. I think maybe somebody in the chat can fill me in on what they do. And Chalney's saying runners are allowed to change their computer clocks to get the discount in the tournament, so that's pretty neat. Energy balancers. Okay, that's what those things are. Cool. So yeah, that's right. So so what those do is they, whenever you pick up item drops and say you're full of rush coil or jet or whatever, you don't have to switch to the weapon necessarily. It'll go, the game will put that into whatever item you need, instead of if that's correct. I believe that's correct. So yeah, now we've got the stages swapped. ApeBoy and Tundra, Cab and Impact, and both these guys doing pretty quick work of each of these stages. I don't see really much problems here. I'm used to seeing a little speed gear strat here from most runners through this area. Cab didn't use it. Good stuff to him. Going through, dodging some of these impact drills that Pile Man throws or Impact Man throws. Mid stage, of course. Nice mini boss kill from ApeBoy. One fully charged power gear shot there, and then slowing down, or sorry, no, just a fully charged shot, no power gear intended, and then yeah, bustering down the rest of the boss with some speed gear. And then similar thing with Cab, he gets a nice Tundra strat there to kill off that that enemy blocking the way, and gets the rush strats to get up the ladders, or excuse me, get up those blocks there. Good stuff to him. ApeBoy making his way across, and I think he's going to use the impact strats to get across this area here. Yeah, it's a pretty scary area here. You fall, you have a long way back to the checkpoint, so you really don't want to fall here. But yeah, ApeBoy makes it look like it's just another Tuesday at the job. That's a Street Fighter reference for you guys who don't know. But yeah, we're at Tundra for ApeBoy. Let's see how this fight goes. And Cab's at Impact, just about the same. And double shot, and that'll do it. ApeBoy gonna make it out a little first. Let's see how Cab's fight goes with Impact Man. All right, one more, and yeah, it's good to go. And ApeBoy stopping by the store, grabbing a W tank here. Not a bad strat. I mean, the store is there to help you, right? You have bolts, spend them. If especially in a race, you want those backups, right? So ApeBoy does have the discount, and Cab does not. It's interesting. I believe CrazyApeBoy is in, and don't I think he's in one of the European continents over there, or sorry, countries over there. Maybe Germany, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so it is already later on in the day, and so he does have the discount, as Cab here in America, I'm assuming, does not with the 50. Although it is the weekend, so it's kind of weird to me to see the 100 there. I think it should be 80 anyway. But regardless, we're moving through Torch now. And this stage has got some pretty neat impact strats. Let's see, ApeBoy going through the flame room here, as Cab is taking care of this cold turkey here. And ApeBoy skipped the W tank in the stage. Perhaps that's the reason he bought the one. It's a little bit off the beaten path. Might take like 3 seconds to stop and get, I suppose. All right, moving along. Cab makes it through the flame wall section, the second one, as ApeBoy's getting into the third. Now see, this screen here, dark is scary for me, but Cab's gonna make it through. Nice jumps there. All right, ApeBoy going to see Torchman. And Cab on his heels going through the third flame wall here. And ApeBoy making pretty quick work of Torchman. Just 3 to 4 tundras there, overpowered or not. Somewhat matters. I think you have to at least hit him with 2 overpowered, or excuse me, yeah, powered up tundra shots. There's one. There's two. And some people do the non-powered, yeah. And that's a dead Torchman on both of them. And ApeBoy starting off Blastman stage here, so we'll see some of the strats he has. There's a bunch of different strats. I mean, not too different, I suppose. Different spots to impact, different spots to say do this or that. Some people say rush jet here, other people impact. A different, just runner preference, I suppose. I'm sure there's probably a more optimized way for top runners. Me personally, I'm not a top runner, so yeah, I use different strats. But nice quick kill on the carnival screen there by ApeBoy. Yeah, we're trucking right through Blastman stage. And I believe both runners went top route to grab this W tank, as you see Cab grab just now. ApeBoy puts Rush a little too far to the right to be able to skip the ladder, so he goes ahead and climbs it. Alright, couple more impacts through this last screen here, and then yeah, we'll see how he handles the ascent up to Blastman here. A lot of people use the flame here and then use rush strats to jump up. I haven't quite learned it myself, but man, it looks really awesome, and I imagine it saves probably about like at least 3 to 5 seconds by doing it that way. So pretty neat strats there from ApeBoy as he goes in to fight Blastman. Cab getting caught up a little bit on the blaster, or the mech there. And Cab using the old-fashioned way. This is the way I do it. Safe and sound. Uh-oh. Getting caught up. But we made it. And ApeBoy making it out of Blastman.
Time to begin the countdown. Explosion is art.
Alright, yeah. Got some Torchman strats here. That is the weakness of Blastman, is the flame torch. Cab running low on health shouldn't be a problem. No, he's gonna go ahead and make it out. Try to catch the time on the next boss here to kind of give you guys a comparison to see exactly how much time ApeBoy is ahead at this moment. And using the rest strats to get up the ladders here, moving along in Blockman stage pretty nicely. Yeah, Cab also goes block. Ooh, interesting impact there. I usually see people use speed gear to slow down and get under that, but yeah, impact seems to go faster. Seems to be the right thing to do. And yeah, don't count anybody out just yet. I mean, one death costs so much time in this game, so anybody could just, you know, just one simple mistake could cost. All right, now we're on board with audio with ApeBoy, it sounds like, and yeah, he's going to impact across some of these sections here, trying to move along. As Cab finishes is his first totem guy. Our weapons tank here at this point usually is where most people use it. The big bomb blast to break down the maze walls, or the block maze mid stage. few rush jets up this section here. And now that you've used the W tank, get the impact across this area here. Alright, no impact strats for Cab. Pretty interesting there. Not sure if he's used them and just doesn't use the W tank or not, or maybe he saves it for later. As somebody in the chat said, they're about 41 seconds apart. We'll be able to tell here shortly. We'll see if ApeBoy gets the one cycle here. Trying to avoid the big block DLC. He does so. Nice overcharge power blast. And we'll see what time does he teleport out here. As Cab finishing up the second half of the blocks man stage. 15:56 for ApeBoy. We'll see how Cab's fight goes here pretty shortly, momentarily. And Bounce Man. Ooh, everybody's favorite Robot Master. LOL JK. Alright. I hate this stage with a passion. Every time I'm in commentary and I see this stage, I'm going to probably end up saying that I hate it. Just so you guys know. I really hate this stage. Okay. Oh no, we get the DLC. Cab missed the overpower shot. I believe you have to be pretty much burning your gear out in order to make that the overcharge versus the double shot. All right, so it was 15:56 for ApeBoy. Cab gonna be teleporting out at 17:02, so it's about a minute. Give it about 6-7 seconds. Minute 6, minute 7, something like that. Oh, I love this stage. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's my favorite. You like the music? It's all upbeat. It has the Chelny frogs in it and everything. The best. The best. I'm just kidding. This stage sucks. It's so hard. Oh, did Cab get high enough? Yes, he did. All right, good stuff. Let's see what happens here. All right, ApeBoy just passed the checkpoint and past the hard screens of the checkpoint anyway as well. Got a little bit of rush left. Some people go ahead and use W tank on this stage too. I know I'm definitely one of them, and so is ApeBoy, as you see on the right side here. Well, nice Tundra strats here. I just bust through those things. I'm probably gonna steal that. I need to anyway. I won't remember next time I run this, I promise. Alright, moving up the ladder. Little block dropper here from CrazyApeBoy. A little block dropper against the Chelny frogs from Cab. Alright, moving forward. We're taking bumps here. That's okay. Alright, more rush strats here to skip having to climb up all the way to the top of the ladder for ApeBoy. And yeah, that's going to be a bounce stage. Oh, nice. Do we call that a swaggy rush jet there? I might. I don't do it there, but that looked pretty neat.
You wanna bounce with me?
No, I don't. I hate bouncing with you. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. PTSD indeed. I mean, Bounce Man is easy. It's not Bounce Man that gives me the problems on the stage. Oh my gosh. All right, like as you can see, ApeBoy making really quick work of Bounce Man. He's out of there. Couple of impacts, 1, 2, maybe a double charge blast shot. And there's that boy Elpis in the chat. I was talking about you earlier, my man. Talking about you about you and CrazyApeBoy, and I believe Int making top 3 in the Mega Man 2 Game Boy tournament earlier. and that's how I pretty much know Ape-Boy. Even though I know he runs other games, obviously he's here, being one of the awesome runners that are running in this Mega Man 11 tournament. And he's doing an awesome job as he moves on to Fuse Man next after Bounce. A lot of people, these last 3 Robot Master stages are really not the... They're interchangeable, right? Like some people go Bounce, Fuse. A lot of people say, hey, after block, you have to go Bounce. But I personally don't, but that's probably why I'm slow. But yeah, I might change. We'll see. But yeah, definitely these 2 guys are going Bounce. But then Fuse and the other guy, whatever he is, I forget. Lol, just kidding. I know who it is. Do I? Acid Man, yeah, that one. I do. See how that worked out? All right, so yeah, those 2 guys definitely interchangeable a little bit. Some people go Fuse first, Acid second. Some people go Acid then Fuse. Me personally, I do Acid, Bounce, and then Fuse. But yeah, I probably need to switch that up, like I was saying. All right, little Jamaica electric robot goes down to the bouncy balls from Bounce Man stage. One of the main reasons to go Bounce before Fuse. For sure. I see some people talking in the chat saying somebody's going Bounce before block, and I can actually see that too. You don't really necessarily need a Blockman in Blockman's weapon in Bounce stage. You can use the flame torch to get through the frogs there. So, but yeah, different strokes for different folks. As Ape-Boy making his way to Fuse Man, he's got some of the coolest dialogue in the game. And Cab trying to follow up a little bit. I believe he just hit the checkpoint screen himself. So we'll keep tabs on Cab while, yeah, Ape-Boy just using the, was that hybrid bounce / power gear strats, I believe. And it seems to be the way to go for the runners. Goes a lot faster than just using bounce weapon strats. So that's he's gonna get the Scramble Thunder here, and all he has left is Acid, and we're through the Robot Masters for CrazyApeBoy. All right, yeah, bouncy balls some more in this area here with a big blast bomb. I just I use the flame torch on that area, and it works out for me. Seeing that I don't go to bounce, or wait, do I? Yeah, I do go to. No, I go to bounce after Acid. I go to Acid first. That's right. All right, here we go. Just going right over that sniper Joe there. Little flames to take out the spiders, and Cab meeting up with Fuse Man himself here. Attempting some of those strats with the overcharged power gear shot, or sorry, the full charge power gear, not really overcharged. And yeah, he's gonna make some pretty quick work of Fuse Man. Ape-Boy gonna impact through this area. He's gonna save enough to where he can use it on the last area, I believe, of the stage. Who is weak to Acid? It's Impact, but we don't end up using his weakness in the stages, seeing that we go Impact first to get Pile Drive to, or Impact second. Most people go put Impact toward the beginning of their runs so they can use that weapon to get through. So yeah, his weakness isn't really used until the refights. Uh-oh. Ape-Boy trying to rush jet some stuff. He's running into some problems. Let's hope he gets through this. There he is. He makes it. And you'd think those bouncy balls would blow up against the spikes, but yeah. Capcom forgot to program that in. They're just like, nah, it's cool. They're super bouncy balls. Spikes do not hurt them. Alright, Ape-Boy making it to Acid Man, his final Robot Master. Cab not so far behind. He's working his way through the stage himself. Same stage. Maybe half a stage behind, I'd say. Alright, so yeah, and quick work by Ape-Boy. A few block drops, a few power gear charge shots, and there goes Acid Man. Making it out of 25.54 for the Robot Master is pretty sick, honestly. Yeah, I think I'd be happy if I got sub 30 on Robos, on 8 Robos. Alright, so we're at Wily 1 now, which means guess the color of the dragon. Oh wait, this is not the randomizer. Kappa. Okay, so yeah, this is a really fun stage. Like I said in the match earlier between Sage Hero and I'm sorry, and his opponent. Forgive me. I know his name. Definitely not looking it up right now. Aina. Yeah, him. Yeah, I said this stage is really fun. A lot of impact strats, a lot of rush jet strats. Kind of scary at the end, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? Like you got to get your precision jumps and whatnot. And, look like a total awesome guy. All right, a couple of impacts here as Mr. Cab takes on Acid Man, makes it out of his Robot Masters. 27:32, roughly about a minute and a half, 2 minutes behind Ape-Boy here. Still, anything can happen. Few impacts here. Ape-Boy taking some damage here, and here's probably one of the funnest screens here. Oh, nice! I like the use of Tundra there to negate the enemy on that screen, and yeah, he's a 2-rush strat instead of 3-rush there. Looks like he was pretty much out of rush jet, so he had to use the 2-rush. Pretty nice by CrazyApeBoy. And we'll see how his Yellow Devil fight goes here. A lot of people, they wait, do 4. Yep, there it is. And then that puts him into his second cycle. All right, there's 1, there's 2, and 1 more that ought to do it. And the Yellow Devil is down. Meanwhile, Cab making it to the checkpoint screen here. And he refills bounce, interestingly enough. Usually see people refill impact or rush jet on this stage in particular, but yeah. All right, and there goes our impact refill I was talking about. Moving our way up, skipping a bunch of these. Yeah, just making it all the way across. Good stuff to Cab for making that gap. That's pretty tricky screen right there. And Ape-Boy into Wily 2. Using some impact strats to get across those shield guys here. Nice precision. Cab using a W tank to make it the rest of the way across the screen here. And see, he used just about the same strat as Ape-Boy. He's not quite making the the gears there, and these orange ones are the rusty ones, so they do fall. The yellow ones aren't rusty, so they don't fall. All right, but Cab making it through that screen, good stuff to him. Here we go, big blast on whatever you call that guy. Big ugly, get out of my way guy. We'll go with that until somebody corrects me. At Rush Jet and Big Ugly again. Gonna blast him down. Blast down the hammer guy. One more on Big Ugly. Let's see how Cab's fight's going. Oh, he's got one more. He didn't quite get the one cycle. That's okay. It's okay. He's got plenty of health. So it's just the same Yellow Devil pattern that's always been, and then one more big one. And the Yellow Devil goes down for MrCab. Gonna join CrazyApeBoy on Wily 2 here. And we're gonna go fight the boss, I believe, from Mega Man 4, but he's also in this one, Malvern. A lot of people use bouncy balls, or the rubber ball, and pile drive. Along with a combination of power shot. So we'll see if that's the strat here that Ape-Boy takes. And it looks like it. Just bounce him away until he goes into his second phase. Yeah, there he goes. Alright, we're gonna power shot him. Dodge the laser. Oh, I'm just kidding. We're gonna get hit by it. Ouch. Alright, one more impact, and that ought to do it. And fun fact that I learned in a run, in my PB run the other day, that if you impact off the ledge, beat, even if you don't have beat from the store, beat will save you. Pretty neat. And I believe somebody mentioned that in a tournament race, the first tournament race that there was as well. So pretty neat. All right, taking out these Sniper Joes with Tundra. Cab making his way to the second checkpoint screen, I believe. And the ugly one, we're gonna blow him up. Big Ugly. Blowing up the hammer guy, getting to the next screen, keeps on going. And Ape-Boy, CrazyApeBoy entering the refights here. You're gonna see pretty much the same strats as the Robot Master levels, except for Tundra. I believe people use Fuse now that we have Fuse Man's weapon on Tundra. That's the weakness there. And Ape-Boy on a really good pace, if you ask me. Definitely gonna be sub 40. If I had to guess, maybe 36, 37, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. He's fighting Bounce Man now. Cab making his way through these final screens here before Malvern. So yeah, really not all that far behind. Anything can happen. Anything can happen at this race. A little speed gear to make sure that the big crushers don't get him. All right, we'll see how Cab's fight goes with Malvern as CrazyApeBoy's rounding up these Robot Masters. He's on his fourth in the refights. Yeah, Cab really closing the gap here. Oh no. Don't let me commentator curse him. Okay, he does have an E-Tank, so that's good. Not gonna die to Malvern today. No, sir. No, we are not. Don't do it. Okay. All right, one more. All right, just a few P shots, and that's it. Malvern is down. All right, Ape-Boy making it out of acid. He's got 3 left as Cab enters his refights. Or at least the stage for the refights. He still has a hallway and a drop down to do before getting into his first one. Roar! Oh no, ApeBoy. This could be what Cab needs. ApeBoy gonna get the big block DLC there. Boom. One. Did he call you a blockhead? Oh my goodness, that's mean. All right, ApeBoy got 2 left, and Cab takes down Acid Man as his first robot master. Going to Impact. So these guys are using different routes between the Robot Master stages. I don't really think it matters too much. Don't quote me. It could possibly. There could be a fastest way. I mean, as long as they're all dead, right? Short Circuit. Yeah, my favorite. All right, and that's a 1 cycle impact for Cab. Rush jet across. Nice silky smooth. Alright, let's see how ApeBoy fares against Tundra. Yeah. The only different strat then besides the stage is just using some fuse here. Yeah. You're dead, you pretty guy. He reminds me of Vega from Street Fighter. All elegant and whatnot. Alright, so ApeBoy is out at, we'll say, about 36, 35, 38, something like that. And Cab is still in. I think he's about halfway done with his Robot Masters by now. I've seen 3 die. Perhaps 4. Yeah, that's his 4th. And ApeBoy entering Wily 4. And poor doggy. What's happening there? Yeah, people noticing that I'm making reference to Street Fighter. Like, oh no, oh, I thought he missed it. He did get the cycle though. Good stuff to ApeBoy. Yeah, you'd think I played fighting games or something and traveled the country for like Killer Instinct or something at one point. Kappa. Alright, so here we go. ApeBoy on Wily. Let's see if he can round it out. I don't think he's gonna get sub 38 like I thought. But yeah, definitely better than what I can do. I'll tell you that much. That's phase 1 down, man. What a quick phase. And Evil Mad Scientist himself. All right, we're gonna jump, take some damage boost, full power. Oh my goodness, Acid is the way to go, and CrazyApeBoy gonna finish first with official SRL time of 38 minutes and 19 seconds. Get your GGs in the chat for CrazyApeBoy, guys. The winner of this race. Good stuff to him. And yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome. All right, let's see how let's keep up with Cab. Not to forget about our friend here, doing some great work in this refights. He too will get the Blockman DLC. Kablooey. And that's his. That's the end of his refights. 9-10 here, and I believe I'm joined by CrazyApeBoy himself. GG's, my friend. Oh no, just kidding. That wasn't him. That was somebody else. Then they left. Y'all didn't hear that. That's what you get when you got too much stuff on the screen. Anyway, Cab making his way to Wily. That was kind of embarrassing. Shh. Never happened, right? Never happened. All right, you got the speed gear to the rush jet there to make the first cycle. I'd say that's probably a little better than waiting for the second cycle. Most people end up doing that. All right, and Cab's up to Wily now. Let's see what happens in his Wily fight. All right, a little bit of acid here. We're gonna go with some. Oh no, I thought we were gonna go Blast Man strats. Didn't happen. All right, we're just gonna buster some stuff down. Yep. Breaking the windows. Dodging these rockets. Up, and that's one dead phase one.
The time of reckoning has come. Coward.
Alright, and Cab making his way. He's looking to finish here. It's phase two. Uh-oh. He did get the phase three, but yeah. Alright, and we Tundra shot him. Excuse me. Overcharged Tundra. And Cab finishing with an official FSRL time of 41 minutes and 27 seconds. Get your GGs for Mr. Cab in the chat, please. And yeah, let's see if we can get these guys in for interviews. It seems like some people are waiting. We'll see what happens. Waiting for these guys to jump in. Very quick. But good stuff to ApeBoy for sure.
Good.
All right,
Hello?
there we go. They're in there. Hey, what's up, guys? GG's to both of you.
Thanks.
GG's ApeBoy as well. Cab, ApeBoy. I think ApeBoy might be setting up his mic or something. I don't know. But yeah. So going in, how did you feel going race, Mr. Cab? Let me ask you that.
I can't hear you guys.
Oh, there he goes.
There he is. There he is. I think I did about what I expected to do here. Honestly, I haven't had as much time as I would like to practice, and honestly, it's kind of funny going into the Rivals event at the end of November. I think I had like a 42 PB. I got a pair of 40s there. Did 41 skip, and then this whole week I've been getting 41s.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, and you got one here. You did really good. I'm interested as to you go Tundra first still, which is I guess one of the original strats, right?
Yeah,
Before
the original
first?
strat was Tundra first, and everyone then kind of worked out how to do. Sorry about that. How to do Impact first, and do that effectively. And well, life has been keeping me busy, so I've been sticking with Tundra first for now.
Right, right. Yeah, to be honest, you guys both kind of were on the same pace coming out of the first two stages as ApeBoy did go Impact, the newer strat Impact, then Tundra, and yeah, you were maybe like 2 or 3 seconds behind him getting out of your second stage, Mr. Cab, as ApeBoy did. So I mean, it doesn't seem like it mattered all that much as to which one goes first.
There's definitely a difference. Impact is decidedly faster. It's just also decidedly harder to do for the first two stages. It's just a really useful weapon.
Right on. Yeah, I do agree. GG's ApeBoy, are you with us now? I guess not. Not yet. No, still working on it. But
No.
yeah, good stuff to you as well, Cab. I mean, man, I dream of the day where I get around to the 43 or sub 43 mark. I'm still like at 47. I still got like 5 or 10 minutes to shave off my own run. But
keep at it. I feel like this run was pretty good. I think this is the best one I've had in a while. I just can't get that block kill consistently. I think I lost 20 seconds the first time. The refight stage was a little over as well. It's not quite enough to bring this down into PB range, but it would have gone a long way towards doing that.
Right on. Yeah, well, I mean, y'all did great. I don't recall a single death by either of you guys. So, I mean, deathless runs are always a good thing to see. And yeah, I mean, anything else maybe that you could have done differently that you might have wanted done?
The only other thing I feel like, I don't know, I missed the one bolt I wanted to get in Tundra, and that stopped me from getting another W tank early. There's a couple of other fights that could have gone a lot better. I'm looking at Blast. Fuse, I need to still kind of learn a little bit, and Mauverine is, well, it's Mauverine.
Right, yeah. That fight's always, I don't want to say RNG heavy because it's similar.
It's really not that RNG heavy. It just it's every fight in this game is just really precise. That's been the one thing I've seen in this run a lot is the timing is just tight everywhere.
More like precise is probably the word I was looking at.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, definitely. Especially like it depends on you getting those rubber shots in to open them up, and then if you can get your full charge power shot or not, or if you use impact strats instead, and if you can hit the shots versus if you don't, and where he opens versus where he doesn't open, and yeah, that fight can go terribly wrong very fast.
Yeah, shout outs to that one hit point he had left.
Yeah, definitely, man. You got him down with the last P shot, and that was it.
Yeah, once I saw it was one hit point, I was like, "Get wrecked, dude! Just eat the lemons."
Definitely. Well, I think these guys are ready for another race. I see people in the setup channel, and I don't know if ApeBoy is able. He says he can't hear us, unfortunately. So I think we might have to move along, but definitely good games to ApeBoy as well. I'd love to hear about his thoughts on the race if he can figure out what his situation is. You there?
Yeah, I think
I hear you.
I worked it out.
Oh, he's here!
Hey,
awesome.
Hey guys, GG, MrCab.
GG.
Thank you, man. Oh, that was crazy.
Crazy, just like your name, ApeBoy.
Yeah, I took a long break from this game, so I de-rusted today, and thanks to my muscle memory still working somehow, I'm pretty glad with the result I got, but I didn't expect it.
Yeah, you definitely did really well. 38 is really good. I dream of the day, like I said, like I told Cab here, that I could get a sub 40. But is there anything? I'm going to ask you one quick question because we got to go. But is there anything you would do different on this run?
I think I would practice more beforehand.
Always.
Well, besides that, of course, that's like a known, right? Like, what else? Was there anything that you would change? Like, oh, this fight didn't go good for me, or this fight.
Well, the refights were pretty bad, and then I got scared and chickened out and went to the shop before YD4, which was pretty unnecessary. But other than that, I think it was pretty okay. I should learn new strats also. Those were pretty old strats.
For sure.
At least you didn't go Tundra first.
Oh, well.
You want old strats.
Yeah, right on. I mean, hey, both of you guys did great in my eyes. I mean, thanks for putting on the race, guys. Thanks to Speed Gaming. Make sure to follow these two guys. You guys, the runners will probably drop their, or somebody will drop their. Yeah, there you go. Exclamation point R.
Yep. And thanks for commentating.
Oh yeah, no problem, guys. Anytime. We gotta get our commentators up for this tournament. I think we only have like 3 between all of us. So yeah, we probably need to add a few. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.
Thanks, man.
Later.
Later, guys.